Ronan Murphy, first things first, you're through to the quarterfinals, so objective achieved there?
Yeah, absolutely. That's the number one objective, it is just to get through to the quarterfinals, so happy with that, and no injuries.
And looking at the way that you played in the second half, it looked like a deliberate decision, maybe taken at half time, to not go for winning for more than 15 points in the second half. Is that fair?
No, well, this was not like FIFA where you can sort of control that. It's just worked a lot on retaining the ball, because it's something that we really are working hard at. So we'll try to do that and try to pull Monaghan out to create the openings. Probably didn't score maybe as much as we wanted to in the second half, but look, control the pace and tempo of the game, and that's really what we set out to do.
So you're saying it wasn't a deliberate decision to not really go for it and to choose one side of the draw over the other?
No, I would probably just let things take their own course, and that's, I think if you're around football long enough, you know that you can't mess about with those things, so whatever way it was going to land, it was going to land.
It has a big impact on the whole of the All Ireland Championship, because the quarterfinals now, Meath are on the same side as Dublin, you're on the same side now as Kerry and Cork.
Yeah, that's the way it's panned out, but look, you only can control your own environment, so really we're only worried about the next game, which is Kerry.
Talk to me about that one then. You've only lost one game out of 9 in 2022. That was against Kerry, of course, in Croke Park. Be very, very different this time, obviously, but still. Yeah,
look, they're a quality team. Actually, they've improved. I watched them against Galway, and they were very strong. So, look, it'll be a big challenge again, and hopefully we can come out on the right side of it this time.
And where are Armagh this year? And I asked that in the context of maybe last year you played Meath and it was a shootout. Now you play them, it's a 9 points each draw, and people say you should have won. But are you learning more? Are you more adaptable, more versatile?
Yeah, I think you saw that today. Look, there's different facets of the game that you just have to try and work on and improve, and I suppose to be successful you have to be able to play it whatever way the game presents itself. And probably last year we weren't as adaptable as we should have been, and we're trying to work on that this year.
You certainly look very impressive and have done in your games this year. Do you think Armagh have moved on a level?
Well, look, one of our objectives was to win Division 2. We didn't do that, but we retained Ulster, which we were happy with. But look, every day we go out, we're just trying to improve, and that's really what we're about, just constant improvement.
Is there an All-Ireland in this team?
I wouldn't. I think you'd be very foolish to look at any further ahead than Kerry. Kerry's going to be a huge challenge, and Kerry fancy their chances too. So look, it makes for a good game.
What's very interesting, just in a wider context, is the way teams play now. We talked about it in the commentary, and the Meath effect has come through. And for example, today you had the likes of Amy Mackin in her own half, and that's the way the game is evolving, I guess.
Yeah, look, it's constant evolution, and I'm sure it'll evolve differently this year, and then it'll go on ahead from that. And I suppose that's just with the level of expertise that's in the game now, and the level of skill and the level of fitness just brings it that each team has to try and I suppose manoeuvre their way through and find ways to win.